Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Arm Wrestling Simulator, where today we're going to be doing something I never thought we would actually get to do, or maybe have to do is the better wording, because as you can see by the title, we're going to be deleting the #1 rarest pet in the entire game, and I need to explain why. Now, if you're wondering, Quacks, where the heck did your insane 7.4 in strength come from? Well, it came from me using this pet right here, the Goliath Ghost Corrupt Leviathan, and if you're wondering where this pet comes from, well, it's from the Season 7 pass in the Season 7 eggs. It is this triple question mark best friend 9 290 million base multiplier pet. And well, as you can see by the Corrupt Sphinx and the Derpy Serpent, there's only 300 of these pets, 110 of these Derpy Serpents, and for these base pets, there's probably only maybe 10 in existence. So I'm thinking, how did you manage to get a maxed 9.7 billion version of it where only 3 exist? And well, if you saw my first video using this pet where I was able to get a full best friend 9 team to obtain the strength, I mentioned that I didn't actually get this pet. And what I mean by that is that the developers were fortunate enough to just give me the pet to use for a little while, but under one condition, I have to delete it. And that's because if this pet was legit, it would easily be worth like 50,000 Robux, if not more, because of how insane it is. And so to keep my word, I will be deleting this pet at the end of the video, but I concocted a little game plan to get as much value and use out of it before we do that. And well, for this account, we've already gotten pretty much all the value we can from it. If we go to this weekly strength leaderboard, we should still be somewhere up here. Yeah, right here, number 8, Quacks Blocks. When the leaderboards reset, I think we were #1 in the entire game for a little while, but since then we haven't really used the pet on this team at all, and we won't actually be using this pet for the rest of the video on this team. And that's because, as you guys know, I have a lot of accounts that I use to help me record some insane videos, and this account right here, even with the best arm and all of its boosts and all of its stats, it has right around 130 octillion strength, which if we go to the final world, the Magic Forest, you'll see that we still can't even beat the final boss, or we can't even beat the fourth boss, the Extreme Fungi Crusher. Look, we're getting okay, wait, actually, I lied. We can somehow beat him, but still, it takes ages. We basically effectively can't beat him more than like once every 30 seconds, and especially there is no shot we could beat the Brute. I mean, look at this, we're getting absolutely smoked. He's wiping the floor with us, and we have basically all of our accounts right around this strength. But I was thinking, if we still have a little bit of time left with this pet, we can just transfer the pet around for a few hours to our alt accounts and get them super strong, so that way for all future videos we'll have some really beefy and strong accounts to help record and to get you guys the content you deserve. And so let's go and trade our Corrupt Leviathan to our alt account. Bada bang, bada boom. And then let's see, with the Corrupt Leviathan on here, let's just go make a new strength team, because our previous best pet was this huge sour Dominus, which a 3 billion multiplier. So that's like 3.5 times stronger, which is crazy. And so let's go make a new team. You know, we'll still use the huge sour Dominus. And then I know we don't have, you know, a bunch of reindeer best friend 8 pets. It is these chocolate Dominuses, which are still best friend 8 and still really good. Ooh, but actually, before we do that, let me go check our strength before and after. All right, so if we go ahead and train our hands, they're still really weak, but I did find out that hand grippers are one of the best ways to get strength in World 10. So we're getting 173 QI every time we use this, which isn't bad. Okay, listen, guys, it's not bad at all. I know what I was gonna say is gonna sound insane, but for my account, and especially in World 10, we need so much strength. It would definitely help if we had a little bit of a better team. And so let's see now. Equip this. We're getting 562 QI. Whew. And then let's go test this out. The code Super Membership should give us a 3x stat boost for 6 hours. So now we're getting 1.6 or now 1.7 SX strength every time we use these hand grippers. And then we already are in a friends boost server with 105% boost, but for time boost, we could probably double or triple this as well. So we're probably looking at around almost 5 SX every time we use the hand grip with this, which now that I'm thinking about it, that actually sounds a little low, because wait, on my main account with the same pet, we were able to get like an insane amount of strength. Here, let me actually go transfer over some reindeer best friend 8 red slime pet to see how big of a difference that makes. All right, let's see. With a full reindeer team this time, I'm curious what the multiplier will be, because we're getting 1.7 SX, and I've always heard that reindeers are much better. Whoa! Are you kidding me? Okay, this is something I've also never understood about the game, because like in theory, why would a red slime pet affect the best friend status? But apparently, okay, that one's not even red slime. I don't know. I don't know what happened to that one, but with a full team, we basically just doubled the strength we were getting just by changing the pet to reindeers. Bro, why are reindeers still this insanely OP? What the heck? All right, so now we could probably get upwards of almost 10 SX every time we use our hand grippers, which still feels a little low, but I know that we've pretty much got all of the game passes possible. Oh, that's right. We also don't have on the super membership or a premium membership. So I'm going to try to compare it to my main account and how I was getting somehow so much strength on that. And obviously you had a full best friend 19, which is really helpful. All right, but I guess all that's left to do is to wait 6 hours to see how much strength we get. I'm really hoping it's enough to beat this boss. I was originally hoping to get close to like 1 in strength, but in order for that to happen, I would definitely have to purchase a bunch of stuff like the super membership, and I'm just not doing that. Oh, wait, I forgot. We're also using like the worst hand gripper there is. Okay, so once we do get more grip strength, which should probably happen, we should probably be able to max out the next, like, I don't know what to say, hour. That'll definitely help as well, because I was like, this is so low. Okay, yeah, there's actually a good chance we can reach 1 in strength. I'll just catch you guys in 6 hours when our AFK session is up.
6 hours later.
Well, the 6-hour timer is up, and as you can see, we managed to get 457.9 octillion strength, which is, I think, like a 4x boost from what we originally had. And my question is, can we beat Mr. Brute Killer? It says we only need 356 octillion recommended strength, because honestly, all right, let's go. As long as I get these accounts to the point where they can beat the final boss, that means the first day that World 11 comes out, all my alt accounts can be ready to go and get working on that. And honestly, like getting these like 1 in, 2 in strength, I have a feeling that by then I'll also have some equally as good pets, and I really don't want to spend the next 4, 5, 7 days grinding up these accounts. And so 6 hours per account seems like it should get the job done. And so up next, we have one of my other accounts, which I was gonna say has a really low strength. And on top of that, I mean, these accounts are all rocking like 5,800% arms, and there's a chance that with the new rewind event currently going on, all these accounts could have like 7,000% arms or something really crazy. We'll just have to wait and see what shapes up with that. But we're gonna go ahead and trade the exact inventory we were using of the Leviathan and then a bunch of reindeers over to our alt account, and then we're just gonna repeat this process literally on all of our alt accounts, and hopefully they'll all get above at least 350 octillion strength. At least I hope so, because then that would mean they can all beat the final boss and move on again to World 11 when the new update comes out. So let's, I guess, delete this strength team and chuck on this one. I don't know where that glowing reindeer came from, but I guess he's gonna be chilling on our team for a little while. Actually, it looks like we already had some reindeers in this account, so we can go ahead and knock that one out of here. Make sure that yes, this is equipped. And again, it sucks because on like none of these accounts have we actually been training up the grip strength, which really sucks because that means for about 30 minutes or so we aren't getting as much strength as we should be getting. Put the 3x code on again for 6 hours, and then we'll just need to closely monitor this account, so that way as soon as we can unlock, move to the next grips, we will. And we might as well go ahead and put on our best arm to give us an idea, around 122 octillion strength. So I'll check back in just a tad when we have completed this account. Well, gamers, I'm a little bit disappointed to say on this account we can't even beat the hardest boss in the game, the Brute. I mean, we can give it a go. Oh wait, can we? I think technically we can. If we waited here long enough, we are creeping up in the fight just enough. I mean, it's gonna take about 20-30 seconds to get the win here, which isn't what I want. And there we go. I will take it. I think the main thing that kind of screwed me was this used to be a 3x week, but is now only a 2x week. So we lost out on a considerable amount of strength with that. And then I was also a little bit slow to max out these grips. But hey, the show must go on. I don't know what to say. We only have a limited amount of time with this pet, and we can't stick around and wait all day. I can definitely just train strength in the future with this. And again, we got super close. So I don't think that's really anything to be upset about. We're gonna do it all over again on our third account here, but on the 6x code. And actually, I think we're gonna AFK this overnight, so we're gonna chuck on an extra 2x code, or I meant a 2-hour code. There we go. 8 hours of 3x boost should be pretty good. Well, that AFK session went much better. 529 octillion strength, which that is way more than enough to beat the Brute Killer over here. Thank you very much. And so I think that was like around like 8 hours of AFKing. So we're gonna go same thing, switch the pets over, and do it all over again. All right, I don't think I ended up showing the last account, but we're getting to around 400 octillion strength, which again, technically is enough to beat the Brute Killer, albeit a little bit slower than I would like. But I mean, with the OP auto clicker game pass, within a few seconds, we can beat the boss. And again, that's really all we're wanting from this. And so we are currently on alt account number 5. So we have completed 5 of the accounts so far. It's been kind of a grueling process transferring all these pets and accounts and leveling up with the strength gripper, but we have basically just around a day left with this pet before we have to delete it. And so we're going to continue trading over all these reindeers and of course the pet that is responsible for all this, and we're just going to keep on cruising. And I guess this also opens the possibility in the future, if I want to, I could try to again open a ton of the best eggs here in World 10. I forgot the name of the eggs. Where is it? The critters eggs. We've opened, I think it's around 100,000 of these, and we didn't get the Elder Guardian, but we also weren't able to AFK the final boss on all the accounts. So who knows? It just opened up some interesting possibilities. But the 5th account is done, and we're now on to the 6th account. So same thing. Delete that, and then just make a huge team filled with these soup. Wait, this account has 42 pet equips. Interesting. I don't even know if I have enough reindeers for that. Oh, yep, we have more than enough reindeers. And once again, code super membership is coming in handy. But this account, I think we're gonna need to AFK for around 8 or 10 hours because we're going to bed. It's bedtime, and because of that, we're gonna put a few extra hours of AFK, I guess, strength or power on this. So we might actually get a new strongest alt account, maybe like 600 octillion strength. Who knows? We'll just have to see in the morning.
A few hours later.
Gamers, we absolutely cooked over the last 12 hours. If we go and put on our best arm, we have a whopping 620 octillion strength, which is, I think, by far the most strength we've got managed to get on any account. And again, ooh la la, man, just absolutely destroying the Brute Killer. And I don't know when World 10 is gonna manage to come out. Or no, World 11. Sorry, we're already in World 10. But I think we're gonna have our bases covered in terms of actually being able to destroy World 11 when it comes out, which is awesome. So we've got 2 more accounts to go. You guys know the drill. We gotta trade over the goods to our other accounts, and then yeah, within the next, I think, 12 hours we will be done, which is crazy. Well, gamers, the time has finally come to get our final alt account maxed out. We have this is our 7th account that can beat the Brute Killer again. Some struggled a little bit on strength, but as you can see, we just got the badge for defeating the Brute Killer, and that's fine with me in my books. Oh, and funny enough, someone's in here saying no alts, no Robux, no handouts, saying they're the strongest pure free-to-play player in the game. Hey, well, I'll tell you what, this video has had a lot of handouts. I'm not free to play, but honestly, that's okay with me. Let's go ahead and trade over the pets to our final account. Oh, this has been such a long grind. I know the fact that I just said that probably sounds lame to you, but honestly, taking a lot of work for me to get all these accounts where they need to be. Can make one last OP strength team. Oh, not with the Giga Mafia Dragon, although I do like that pet. Oh, I mean, he is technically a best friend 8 if I'm short on reindeers. We're not. Man, I've done this one too many times. Let's type in the code super membership and get to work. Well, I think it's been a little over 8 hours, and we have, you know, I think 200 octillion. Yo, what happened? Well, I kind of forgot. We have on the wrong arm. That is only, it's a 2400% arm. So the 6300% arm, well, we jump all the way to 530 octillion strength. Again, let's go ahead and demolish the Brute and end things off. Now, before we delete the pet, I do want to do a little bit of math. Let's say we get a winner team on here, and we also have a wins potion. How many wins can we get from defeating the Brute on this account? So let's see. That is 1.4 T. Wait, is that higher? They must have buffed that. Wait, no, maybe, I don't know, because of the 3x code, the most I was ever getting on my main account, which is winner 6, was like 2.1 TDC. So, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna complain. More wins with the boss is better for me. So let's say 1.4 TDC. 1.4 TDC. We could beat the boss around 800 times an hour. And then what is after TDC? I always forget. Is it TTD? TDD? The naming scheme is terrible. It is QT. Is it QT? It must be QT. So on each account, we get 1.1 QT wins per hour. But of course, we have 9 accounts. So we get basically 10 QT wins per hour now if we were to be AFKing bosses. And then multiply that by 24 hours, we can get approximately 241 QT wins every single hour. Oh, every single day. Sorry, that'd be crazy every single hour. And is this egg 1 TDC? Yeah, so that's actually 241,000 eggs we can get per day, which is, if I'm doing, there's no way I'm doing my math. There's no way I'm doing my math right, because previously it took me like 4 days of AFK to get enough wins to open 100,000 of these eggs. So let me go actually AFK or just like beat the Leviathan, because they might have made all the bosses give way more wins. No, 156 D is about what I was getting before. So is that boss? Wow, I think they just really buffed the final 2 bosses in terms of wins, because this is insane. We're getting like, again, 1.4 TDC. We only have on a triple wins and a winner team, or double wins potion. So looks like, yeah, we can actually open a ton of these eggs if we wanted to. We could actually try to find this pet for the first time if we wanted to AFK for a few days. But with this account being done, grinding strength, there's only one thing to do, is to trade the pets back to my main account. They're gonna have made a full circle, these reindeers being on basically every single one of accounts I own, and as well as the corrupted Leviathan. And although we've had a ton of fun with this pet and we're able to get some insane value from it on all of our accounts, well, I have to keep my word to the developers, or else they would probably never let me do this again. So the corrupted Leviathan, still 3 exists, and I'm pretty sure all 3 that exist were given from the developers, because again, there's just no shot, there's no way someone has actually made this, considering these pets are already so rare. I'm not even sure how many you'd have to get in order to make this the 9.7 billion version we have. And so it has been super fun. I wish I could just gift this to one of you all or something and get it off my hands, but unfortunately I can't. So gamers, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, because if you did, maybe we'll be able to get some more pets like this in the future to do similar things. But the corrupt Leviathan, it's been great knowing you. Oh, that pains me. My heart, my soul, oh man. I've accidentally deleted some pets before, some really good pets, but I've never intentionally deleted the best pets in the entire game. But again, it wasn't mine to begin with. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. It was super fun to make it. And again, huge shout out to the developers for letting me have this pet in the first place. And well, with all being said, I hope I never have to do that again, because it hurts so much. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.